Hello, everyone. The Hollywood flow has never been silent. Hidden truths, iconic scandals, behind the flashy lights.
Today, we delve into the captivating stories of famous individuals who faced the unthinkable and lost everything. Discover how their fortunes turned and what became of their lives after the fall. Wesley Snipes, an acclaimed actor of the 90s, starred in It's Like New Jack City and won the Volpe Cup for One Night Stand. His career hit a road bump when the IRS accused him of failing to pay taxes on $37 million from 1999 to 2004 and filing fraudulent tax forms. In 2008, Snipes was convicted of 3 misdemeanor counts of tax evasion, receiving a 3-year prison sentence and a $5 million fine. He began his sentence in 2010 and was released in 2013. The conviction and prison time had a profound impact on his career and personal life. Post-prison, he also founded Manra Films and its subsidiary, Black Dot Media, to develop film and television projects. Kanye West, known as Ye, began his career as a producer for Rockefeller Records, working with stars like Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. His solo debut, The College Dropout 2004, was a critical and commercial hit, leading him to found Good Music. Kanye became one of the most influential artists, known for his bold and experimental sound. He also launched fashion brands Yeezy and Donda. However, the 2020s saw a decline in his public image due to controversial political views, erratic social media behavior, and a failed presidential campaign. Personal struggles, including a divorce from Kim Kardashian and mental health issues, compounded his woes. A fallout with Adidas and other brands significantly reduced his fortune.
Don't forget to comment number 1 if this video is interesting and comment number 2 if you find it boring.
Armie Hammer, renowned for roles in The Social Network and Call Me By Your Name, hails from a legacy of wealth, being the great-grandson of oil tycoon Armand Hammer. In 2021, his career and personal life took a nosedive amid shocking allegations of abuse and cannibalistic fantasies. Anonymous Instagram posts and multiple women accused him of emotional manipulation and assault. Despite denying the claims, he was dropped by his agency and publicist. Effie Angelova's lawsuit was dismissed due to insufficient evidence in May 2023. His marriage to Elizabeth Chambers ended in 2020, and he has 2 children. Battling addiction, Armie entered rehab in 2021 and now strives to rebuild his life. Stephen Baldwin, the youngest of the Baldwin brothers, made his mark in Hollywood with memorable roles, including his performance in The Usual Suspects. Despite a strong start, his career later shifted towards low-budget films and reality TV shows like Celebrity Apprentice. His controversial political views further distanced him from the Hollywood spotlight. Off-screen, Stephen faced significant financial troubles, including bankruptcy, tax evasion, and foreclosure threats. He also battled drug addiction and alcoholism. However, he credited his recovery to his Christian faith, which he embraced in 2001. He has been married to Kenya Deodato, a Brazilian graphic designer, since 1990. Together, they have 2 daughters, Alea and Haley. Britney Spears, the pop sensation of the late 90s and early 2000s, burst onto the scene with Baby One More Time, selling 10 million copies in the United States, known for hits like Oops, I Did It Again, and Toxic. She sold over 100 million records and won numerous awards. After her split with Kevin Federline and losing custody of their kids, Britney faced personal struggles and was placed under a conservatorship in 2008, giving her dad and a lawyer control over her life. Despite ongoing battles and media scrutiny, she continued making music and performing. In 2021, the Framing Britney Spears documentary and the Free Britney movement spotlighted her plight, gaining support from fans and celebrities. Finally, in November 2021, the conservatorship ended, and Britney regained her freedom after 13 years. Marilyn Manson, known for his controversial stage persona, began with the band Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids in 1989. Their breakthrough album, Antichrist Superstar 1996, stirred significant controversy. Manson also acted, wrote a memoir, and showcased his art. However, the mid-2000s saw his career decline, with lukewarm album reviews and personal turmoil, including a divorce from Dita Von Teese and a breakup with Evan Rachel Wood. In 2021, Manson faced serious allegations of abuse from multiple women, including Wood. Despite denying the accusations, he was dropped by his record label, manager, and talent agency, and faced several lawsuits. His story highlights how fame can swiftly turn into chaos and destruction. MC Hammer became a sensation in the 80s and 90s, with its "Like You Can't Touch This" and "Too Legit to Quit," known for his iconic hammer pants and dance moves. He was the first rapper to achieve diamond status with "Please Hammer, Don't Hurt Him." At his peak, he earned $30 million a year. Hammer invested in various ventures, including a record label, a cartoon show, and even a racehorse. However, by the mid-90s, his popularity declined. Critics accused him of selling out, and financial troubles hit, leading to bankruptcy in 1996 with over $13 million in debt. Despite this, Hammer reinvented himself, collaborating with artists like PSY and Tupac, and producing the reality show Hammer Time. He diversified into other ventures and continued his ministry work. Michael Jackson, achieving 4 #1 hits in 1970. His 1982 album Thriller remains the best-selling album of all time with over 66 million copies sold. He won 13 Grammys and was inducted twice into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Later in life, controversies and scandals, including abuse accusations and speculation about his changing appearance, tarnished his image. He became a recluse, pouring millions into his Neverland ranch, filled with exotic animals and amusement park rides. His extravagant spending led to over $400 million in debt. His health declined due to prescription drug addiction. In 2009, while planning a comeback with This Is It, he died from a drug overdose. Despite his tragic end, Michael Jackson is still celebrated as an iconic artist.
If you find our videos boring, don't leave right away. Please leave comment number 2 below. It helps us a lot.
Dionne Warwick, a legendary singer, enjoyed a 5-decade career, selling over 100 million records and winning 5 Grammy Awards. She collaborated with icons like Burt Bacharach and Hal David, producing timeless hits like Walk On By and I Say a Little Prayer. Warwick also served as a goodwill ambassador for the UN's Food and Agriculture Organization. However, her financial life faced turmoil starting in the 1980s and 90s due to mismanagement by her manager and her own spending habits. This led to significant debt to the IRS and the California Franchise Tax Board. Despite efforts to pay off her debts, Warwick filed for bankruptcy in 2013. Reporting only $1,000 in cash and $25,000 in assets. She characterized herself as an innocent victim of terrible mismanagement and saw bankruptcy as a chance to start anew. There is one person who attracts our attention because of her top career. Meryl Streep stands as one of the greatest actresses of the 20th and 21st centuries. With a career adorned by accolades, she boasts 3 Academy Awards and 8 Golden Globe Awards, testaments to her unparalleled talent. Yet, it's not just her acting prowess that sets her apart. Meryl Streep is celebrated for her clean personal life and discreet lifestyle, consistently upholding professionalism without a hint of scandal. Beyond the silver screen, Streep is a fervent advocate for social causes, dedicating her efforts to charity work and championing women's rights and gender equality. Antoine Walker, a pro basketball star, played from 1996 to 2008 for prestigious teams like the Boston Celtics, Miami Heat, and Dallas Mavericks, winning an NBA championship with the Heat in 2006. Despite earning $108 million, Walker's extravagant lifestyle and poor financial decisions led to his downfall. He spent lavishly on luxury cars, jewelry, and sprawling homes. His finances worsened with gambling and risky real estate investments. When the Great Recession hit, these ventures failed, leaving him in significant debt. By 2010, he owed banks $20 million and filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, losing most of his assets. Walker turned his experiences into a positive, becoming a financial literacy consultant for athletes. He uses his own life as a lesson, advising them to live within their means. Mike Tyson, the iconic boxer, captured global attention in the late 80s, becoming the youngest heavyweight champion at 20. Known for his powerful knockouts, he unified the WBC, WBA, and IBF titles, defeating legends like Larry Holmes and Michael Spinks. However, his career faced turmoil when he lost his titles to James "Buster" Douglas and was later convicted of assault, spending 3 years in prison. Despite regaining some titles, Tyson's infamous ear-biting incident against Evander Holyfield in their rematch marked his decline. By 2005, after significant financial and personal struggles, Tyson declared bankruptcy. He battled addiction, depression, and the tragic loss of his daughter Exodus in 2009. In recent years, Tyson has reinvented himself, making appearances in films, TV shows, and podcasts. Lindsay Lohan's life is like a Hollywood movie. Starting as a child model, she starred in over 60 commercials for brands like Pizza Hut and Wendy's. She hit it big with Disney's The Parent Trap and ruled the teen movie scene with Freaky Friday and the iconic Mean Girls. She also released 2 albums, selling over 4 million copies. In the mid-2000s, Lindsay faced numerous challenges, including arrests, rehab stints, and lawsuits. Financial troubles further added to her woes, with her bank accounts bleeding red. With help from Oprah's docu-series, Lindsay began to rebuild her life, moving to Europe and opening beach clubs in Greece. In 2022, she found new love with Dubai-based businessman Bader Shammas and landed a Netflix deal, marking her return to the screen with the romantic comedy Falling for Christmas. Fantasia Barrino's journey in R&B began with her win on American Idol in 2004, sending her debut single, I Believe, to the top of the Billboard Hot 100. She won a Grammy in 2011 and authored Life Is Not a Fairy Tale, which was later made into a Lifetime movie. Despite her success, Fantasia faced numerous challenges, including a teen pregnancy, legal battles, near foreclosure, and a highly publicized affair that led to a suicide attempt. In 2015, she found stability with businessman Kendall Taylor, with whom she has 2 children. She launched her own record label, Rock Soul Inc. And despite ongoing financial and health issues, Fantasia remains hopeful and dedicated to her craft. She's making a comeback in the 2023 film adaptation of The Color Purple, signaling her enduring strength and talent. Aaron Carter began his music career at 9 with hits like I Want Candy and Aaron's Party, Come Get It. He also appeared in shows like Lizzie McGuire and Seven to Heaven. In 2017, he came out as bisexual. Despite welcoming a baby boy named Prince in 2021, Aaron struggled with substance abuse, mental health issues, and financial problems. His family relationships were rocky, with intense allegations of abuse and harassment against his brother Nick. His love life was complicated with high-profile romances, including Hilary Duff and Lindsay Lohan. Aaron faced controversy, including getting a face tattoo of Rihanna and openly supporting Donald Trump. Tragically, On November 5, 2022, Aaron was found dead in his bathtub from an accidental drug overdose at age 34. His last album, Blacklisted, was released just 2 days after his death. Thank you for watching my video. There are many other interesting things in the next videos. Please look forward to it. Thank you and goodbye.